Good morning, everyone. NWA Prepper here. I want to talk to you today about setting some goals. From a couple different angles, actually. Goals are important. Benchmarks, some people call them. You need to have a plan. Big bump. So, you got to have a plan or a goal for really everything. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. If you don't have a goal on what you're going to do, let's say with this weekend. Now, I don't know when you're watching this, what day of the week it is. But for me, it's a Wednesday or a Wednesday. Wednesday morning, it's 37 degrees. And I'm gonna go a different way. So yeah, it's Wednesday morning, and I am already deep into my plans for the weekend. I've already watched the weather. I know that Saturday is going to be wonderful, gorgeous, beyond belief. As is Friday. So, I have already started gathering the materials that I'll need for what I want to get accomplished. Now, what did I decide I want to do this weekend? Well, it's the 1st of April, or the 1st-ish of April, and I don't have any plants in the ground. I've got some in pots. I've got some in a little tabletop greenhouse. I got several in a greenhouse, but it's a window seal greenhouse. It's not, I don't have an outside greenhouse. So today I'm going to do a few more, another smaller the window greenhouses, which ironically I'm not going to put at home. It's going to be at work. But that's irrelevant. Okay, back to this weekend. I'm going to prepare my ground for the small garden that I'm going to do this year. And it's going to be small this year. Much smaller than normal. Just because I have a lot more going on this year. And one of the people that helped me the most, he has a summer of activities. And if I plant a bigger garden, then he will not tell me all of his activities. I'm talking about Scout. He'll not tell me all of his activities because he'll know he needs to be home and do some gardening. And so I don't want to put that pressure on him right now. He's just a little boy. The rest of the family could really care less, but because they'll go out when we ask them, but they don't think about it like Scout and I do. So I don't want to overload him. So we're going to do one 30, maybe 50 foot tiller strip, which will actually be 3 strips, but because I do a row around it. But anyway, so we'll get one strip of garden going, and we're still going to have our front yard flower pots. We've got some big flower pots that we usually do. Things that is grab and goes, I forget what he calls them. Little cherry tomatoes and bell peppers. Things that he can grab on his way out to school or to play basketball or whatever he's going to do. And he can feel like a big time gardener when he's eating them as he walks away. And on those things in the front, we anticipate we don't use Sevin Dust or pesticide or anything like that, because he grabs them off the vine and eats them. But so we're planning on putting some plants in the ground. I think the last freeze has happened, or the last hard freeze, I hope. Me, the Almanac, and the Weatherman all seem to be on the same page, so we're going to give it a shot. But what do you have planned? You don't have to spend your whole time before whatever event, or the weekend. Let's say the weekend. You don't have to spend the whole week planning for the weekend. You need to be in today as well. But whatever your weekend is, or whatever your days off are, you may have some extra time that you can do something special. Put some vegetables in the garden. Build a flower bed, or a raised bed. If all you have is a little yard, go to the home improvement store and buy some of the big clay pots that you can put stuff in. Whatever it is to grow something. Or even if it's just planning, this weekend I'm going to go on a nature walk. It's going to be wonderful. I'm going to get out in the woods. Throw your pack on and go spend some time in the woods. I'm inclined most of the time this time of year to be planting, or getting things ready for food prep, just because of the time of year it is. But that's not for everyone right now, so whatever it is. But plan it out. Make sure to think of, okay, I'm going to go hiking at the lake, and so I'm going to need my hiking shoes. I'm going to need some good socks. It's probably going to be too chilly for shorts. I need to have pants, or the zip-offs, if that's what you like, where you can have shorts and put on pants if you need to. What pack am I going to take? Where am I going to eat lunch? Things like that. Think of it ahead of time, and you can prepare those steps so that Saturday morning when you wake up, you can literally walk to the front door, pick up what you got to go, and walk out the door and have a great day without having to spend an hour going, okay, well, I need this, I need that, I got to do this. Get all that done ahead of time, so that when it's time to go, you can just go and enjoy. When it's time to go play in the dirt, you can just go play in the dirt. Whatever it is, be intentional with your time. Not all the time. I am one of the most sporadic guys but I make time for intentional things. I make time to have a guy's night. I make time to have a date night. I make time to have daughter and daddy time. I make the time. Because we can fill our time with all kinds of things. But you need to make the time for intentional things as well. Thanks for watching. The next video I film will be the Prepper Challenge. That may not be the next one you see, but that's the next one I'm going to film. Thanks for watching. Let's get ready.